So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a good foot in there. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's picked his way through. Oh, no joy this time. There could be trouble here. He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Gives it back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Now in for the pieces! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
He's beaten the last man. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? He is through here! This looks promising. Crunching tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's not got that quite right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Driving through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Could move up a gear here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. He's in a great position here. And the finish! And he's heaved it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. And that was very necessary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Please welcome our players.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Bangladesh really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Out of play for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Steaming on goalward. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely spread.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Shifted it to the flank. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a pretty loose pass. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Pinches it off him. Strong running down that left flank. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Abdul Samad. That has been slung wide. And they've got a throw. That's a good run down the left.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's intervened well there. Distributed tidily. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Played out to the left flank. And it's made its way. He's having a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
India have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, nice touch. Well, that has not gone well. And the counter is on. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Into the last 5 minutes. could be danger here, and one more try! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Bangladesh have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it across. Point-blank header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Immediately.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Important interception. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, it's come loose. Goes long and straight.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Elects to cross. And that's been repelled.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's shifting through the... Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
And we have our very first corner. That's good play. Now this could be a solid goal! And he's found the net! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Goal! After 29 minutes is number 19.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Look at the space here. He's picked his shoots. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it into space, and he's onside. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to dink it through, expertly cut out, really nicely done. The pass has gone astray. Good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
Like to draw your
I'd
attention
always
to the
be
screen
inclined to
right
go
now
for the
information
latter,
on our
go for a third,
service.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes. but all
Everyone,
things
please
still
welcome
possible.
our players.
Here we go again then. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're back on the ball again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has another go! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Plays the return pass. front-footed pressing going on here. Decent progress down the left. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Driving forward. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Driving on and making good progress. India needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Should get the job done. He's on it, can he get away? Turns and goes back, and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe? Might want to be careful there.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's had it taken off him. It's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's cut it out. Steaming on goalwards. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. Driving through the midst. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Played out to the left flank. Shoots here! Off the post! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, shooting chance! And that is a routine catch. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Driving forward, and it's made its way to him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good running with the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Hello everybody, and please
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So off we go then. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Shot could be on. There's the shot! There's a goal!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Out to the left it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, what a climb! Yes! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 9 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
India grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's shifting, shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 19.
India get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the shot! And he's found the net! A game
If ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 14 minutes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes, it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's very neat. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's through, now is he in? He is through here. There's the delivery. He'll try to keep this alive. It's just beyond his reach. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he was quick to react. And he's in on goal! 15 minutes till half-time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. The most accurate pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the counter is on. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Deftly away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this
frenzied.
map. Thank you for
It was
your
unmissable
cooperation.
and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And there they are.
Well, the
Please
players
welcome
definitely
our
know they're in a
players,
derby.
everyone.
More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Here we go again then. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, sweet feet. Spread out to the left. Can he finish?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's gone loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, given away. Now, can they get... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 57 minutes is
An act of charity
Number 17.
gratefully received.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Played back.
Bangladesh really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And he shoots! There it is! Into the lead once more! He made it happen. squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. They just took too long getting forward.
Now, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And that has left him in a heap. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tidy. Great chance! And it's made its way to him. Foot in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And he's there to belt it away. Come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that pass isn't the best. A lot, and he shoots! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded,
Substitutions
and
taking place.
as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention
There will
that
be 3
had to be
minutes
made.
added time.
Serious trouble lay in store. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Abdul Samad. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Bangladesh really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Local major stations.
খালো কই খালো লাইক করে খালোর দামে বলে ভিউ হয় না আমার ভিউ হয়ে গেছে 600 ভিউ হয়ে গেছে লাইভে